I've got a new trailer to share with you guys today for the upcoming Twin Suns tournament organized by us over here at EcksToo. That and more details about the tournament you can't get anywhere else on today's video. Hey guys, this is Eckhartsladder. Hello and welcome to another video. So you guys just saw the teaser we put together for the upcoming Twin Suns tournament. So I thought today I'd kind of casually discuss what the tournament will be, what to expect, some details that you wouldn't get just from watching the teaser. I'm going to do it in a sort of casual format with some Star Wars Squadrons gameplay. I only had one game to capture today, so it's probably not the best footage, but I hope you guys enjoy nonetheless. And let's get the big thing out of the way. Yes, the Doge or the dog, whatever. The dog in the trailer is something that we are going to try to get into full production. Right now, we're actually talking with suppliers for both a wood and maybe a 3D printed or a plastic version. So we'll see what we can get there. But if you're interested, just keep your eyes open to the Eckhartsladder Twitter and we'll probably post on YouTube if that happens. But let's actually get into real tournament details. And I've wanted to throw a Star Wars Squadrons tournament for a while, especially a tournament with a really big prize pool. Just to be honest, because I think Star Wars Squadrons is an amazing competitive game, and I know just big numbers helps to drive people towards a tournament just because of natural interest. So my goal was to have a 1 or 2 day tournament. We decided to go with 2-day tournament with a big prize for the winning squadron. Now I will also say $20,000 is the prize we're at right now. We're also going to try to raise a little bit more money to cover production costs, because right now I'm paying for everything out of pocket. But if we get money above and beyond that, or if the views on something make enough money, then we will try to either finance another tournament or add to the prize pool for this tournament. I say we, really it's me who's making a lot of the decisions like this, but we've got a whole team coming together to put on Twin Suns tournament. We've got people from the Operation Ace team, we've got people from the Cal Cup team and the Squadron Championship League. I want to give a big shout out to Boomstick, who's sort of my number 2 on this and the organizer of Operation Ace, so make sure you check his tournament out this weekend, or this upcoming weekend, by the way. But yeah, everyone came together with sort of the idea that we want to make a tournament that will draw eyes to the game and also help pay some of these really top level Squadrons players. And I think it'll also be really fun for the YouTube channel. That's another question people have asked: where can I watch this? Now, we did actually include this at the end of the trailer, but what we're planning on doing, and this should be fun, is having 2 streams. We want the tournament simulcast on youtube.com/Eckhartsladder, my main YouTube channel, where we'll have full professional casters and full stream production, everything else. Then I also want us to have a secondary stream over here on EcksToo, where it'll be me and Charlie or whoever wants to stop by in sort of a more casual lounge-like format. So you'll have multiple options, not only to watch the tournament live, but also watch it back the next day, depending on kind of what sort of commentary you're more interested in. So that's really cool. A lot of you are also wondering about format, signups, and more. So the reason why we haven't gone in into more of that and why I didn't include more of that in the teaser is because, to be honest, we don't have all of the details down. I mean, we know the basic rule set we want to use. As I mentioned, this is most likely going to be a 2-day tournament. I'm not going to set anything in stone right now as we're still working out sort of the final plans, but we're aiming for 64 teams with a 2-day event, with the first day being a sort of round robin phase in some form, then the second day being the finals and the prizes and whatever else. And this is similar to what other Squadrons tournaments have done using the weekend format. So I think that will be really good. We're still trying to figure out which platform to open registration on. We're getting pretty close to figuring that out. We want to figure out how teams will be chosen. I'm thinking right now it might be best to invite certain teams and then also have community spots open. And again, if you think this sounds good, or if you think that there's a better way to do it, I want to hear all your feedback down in the comments. And also know if this tournament does well, I think pretty much all of us would be interested in doing a second. So there's also been a lot of questions about money, and right now this is all sort of coming out of my pocket. Like, I'm ultimately on the hook for the $20,000 prize and the production costs, which will probably be fairly substantial just because I'm paying everyone who works for me. We're going to have casters, they're going to get paid. We're going to have production managers, they're all getting paid. Thankfully, we've already got a few corporate sponsors lined up, with a lot more who are showing interest. But I do just want to give a few seconds to shout out the corporate sponsors who have confirmed participation in this event. And of course, right now the biggest sponsor is friend of the channel, Eckhartsladder, and EcksToo, Vite Ramen. If you guys follow Eckhartsladder, you know Vite Ramen because I've got a very, very good relationship with the company. Tim, who is one of the founders, is actually somebody who's helping me find out if producing the dog en masse is capable or possible. He's got a big love for esports. So right now they are one of our primary sponsors, and I'm going to include their descriptions or their links down in the description. You should definitely check their stuff out, but you'll be seeing lots of sponsored stuff on the channel, not only because of the tournament, just because they've always been a really great supporter of us. Right now, our other major sponsor is Audible, another really reliable and great company that I frequently work with. I love Audible. They've always treated me extremely well. They are fair with their sponsors and how they work with content creators, and it's also a service that I legitimately use probably 2 to 3 hours a day. Like, I've got months of Audible listening time, so it's a company that comes easy to recommend. I'm going to include my Audible link down in the description too. Again, this video is not sponsored, but I just want to really thank everyone who's coming together and supporting the tournament, because this is really something that they're kind of going out on a limb on. You know, I've never run an event like this. It's going to be great, and I know it's going to be great, but I mean, there's no sort of example that I can point to of you can expect this many views and whatever else. So yeah, major props to these people for helping out. We also have a few individuals who have offered some fairly significant sums of money. I'm not going to out them quite yet. They will get recognition after the tournament comes, just because I don't want anyone to feel like they have to donate if they have mentioned it to me. But alongside that, I'm also planning perhaps a few events in the coming weeks, especially over here on EcksToo where this video is going live. So I've been thinking it could be cool to do some tournament fundraising streams, maybe even like a 24-hour stream or a 12-hour stream where every single dollar we get will go to help covering first the prize and then second production costs. Again, I'm in a position where I can pay for everything, and I'm definitely happy with paying the production costs if that's what it comes down to. But I mean, I would also like this to be financially viable. Even if I'm losing just a little bit of money, that's completely fine, because I'd like to do more tournaments in the future, and I'd like to prove to sponsors that this is a format that they should invest in, because I do think Star Wars Squadrons is developing a really interesting pro scene and a really interesting competitive scene, and with Squadrons also just going essentially free to play on Game Pass or whatever, the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, whatever it's called, and EA Play, I think now's a really good time to give the game all the support that it can get. And again, that's why I decided to put my support behind this tournament and try to organize this tournament, not because something I've always wanted to do, just because I really want this game to do well. So if you guys are looking for ways to help, for one, you can donate money. If you want to reach out privately, then we can talk and we can work something out. Or if you want to wait till one of our fundraising live streams and just chip in $5, $10, again, that will really help, and it would help the viability of the tournament going forward. But if you can't do that and that's not something you're interested in, first of all, I completely understand. Just share this video, retweet the trailer of the tournament I put out today, watch the video I put on Eckhartsladder, just the teaser alone. Stuff like that really, really helps. And that's one of the advantages that I sort of have in having a pre-existing YouTube channel. I've got a big audience that I can, reach out to and help me and to promote these things. And when I put a teaser up, it's not like other tournaments where they kind of have to start from scratch. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been interested in this idea. Thank you to everyone who's been helping me organize the tournament, and just keep your eyes open. I'll be putting a full video on Eckhartsladder once we have signups open and once all the tournament details are at least almost concrete. But until then, reach out on Twitter, check out the live streams here. I'm sure I'll be talking about it a lot. It's nice to have it all in the open. I'm glad everyone's been responding so well to the tournament teaser. But I think that's all for today. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below, and I'll try to answer them. Keep an eye open too. We'll probably try to open the tournament Discord server, and we also get some social media pages up and running. But let's see where things go. Until next time, guys, be safe, have a good one. May the Force be with you.